Want to speed up your language learning? Get access to all of our best PDF cheat sheets for free. Just click the link in the description and sign up for your free lifetime account right now.
Hi everyone! Welcome to Ask K-Jin. My name is K-Jin. 안녕하세요, K-Jin입니다. In this series, I'll answer your Korean questions. So if you have any questions, please let me know by clicking the link in the description. Or you can go to koreanclass101.com/ask-K-Jin. So ask me any questions. Today I picked questions related to spring travel tips in Korea. Here's the first question. What is the weather like in the spring in Korea? 짠! So this is the temperature in Korea in the spring. By the way, spring is between March, 3월 to May, 5월. And this is the temperature of 4월, April. So let's look at it together. So 짠! 서울, the capital of Korea is located here. And the highest temperature is 18도, 18 degrees. So 18도, this is the highest temperature in April, and the lowest temperature is 7도, 7 degrees. But actually, this is just from the statistics, but in my experience, it's higher than this these days. I guess it's because of global warming, but anyway, it's around like this. And second, do you know Daejeon? Daejeon is located here and is in the middle of South Korea. It's between Seoul and Busan. So, well, it's a little bit warmer than Seoul. Oh, but it's the lowest temperature is lower than Seoul. Interesting, is 5도. And also, please remember that in Korea, we use Celsius, not Fahrenheit. Celsius. So, 19도, 19 degrees. 5도, 5 degrees. Now, let's look at Busan. Busan is very close to this CEC, and this is second biggest city in Korea. And, interesting, the highest temperature is same as Seoul, 18 degrees, 18도. And the lowest temperature is 9도, 9 degrees, 9도. And let's look at Jeju. Where is Jeju? Jeju is around here. I'm hiding the island. But Jeju Island is the biggest island in South Korea. Jeju. And 짠! is 17 degrees. It's highest temperature. So 최고 기온, highest temperature is 17도예요. 최고 기온은 17도예요. 최저 기온, lowest temperature, 최저 기온은 9도예요. So 짠. So in April, well, actually between March to May in Korea is spring and it's warm. So, well, I personally think it's a great season to travel in Korea. There are pros and cons though. But yes, remember this, but please make sure to check the forecast. Don't just trust this one because this is just average of many years, but you need to check the forecast before traveling to Korea. Here's the second question. Is spring a good season to travel to Korea? As I just mentioned, I personally think spring is a great season to travel to Korea, but I wouldn't recommend spring to everyone. Let me show you why. But first, let's look at what is good things. What are good in spring in Korea? So first, 짜자자잔! It's warm. 따뜻해요. Yes, it's warm. It's very good. It's not cold. It's not hot. It's just warm. Perfectly warm. As I showed you, the temperature is between 10 to 20 Celsius degrees. So it's perfect, in my opinion. And 짜자잔! Next, flowers bloom. Yay! 꽃이 피어요. 꽃이 피어요. 꽃 means flowers. And 피어요 means bloom. By the way, in English, you say flower, plural form, right? In Korean, well, I know many flowers bloom, but we don't really use the plural form so often, unless you want to emphasize that it's plural. So in general, just singular form is okay. So 꽃이 피어요 means a flower blooms or flowers bloom. So 꽃이 피어요. So since it's a spring, there are many flowers and I love flowers. So it's good. And there are lots of flower-related festivals. So if you are interested in seeing some festivals, then spring is a good season. Yay! Next, it's sunny. Yes, in spring, there are many sunny days. So you don't need to worry about the weather so much. So it's sunny is 맑아요. Next, the weather is good. This is what I'm repeatedly saying it. But 날씨가 좋아요. The weather is good. 날씨, weather, 가, particle, 좋아요 means good. So the weather is good. But I'm sorry, there are some bad side of spring too. So for example, if you visit Korea in March, 3월, March, there is 꽃샘추위, so it's last cold spell. And if you break down the word, it means 꽃, flower, 샘 means jealousy, and 추위 means coldness. So basically, it's around a week, it's short period of time that is very cold, that gets cold all of a sudden. So in March, usually it got really warm. Hey, spring! So people are very happy. It's not cold anymore. But during 1 week, all of a sudden it got cold, just like winter. So we call it 꽃샘추위. It's because the coldness, 추위, coldness, the winter, is jealous of the flowers. So, well, in the spring, it got warm and flowers started bloom and coldness was about to leave, then they saw flowers. I'm jealous, and they come back. That's why we call 꽃샘추위, and it's last cold spell. So if you visit Korea in March, be careful. There is a very cold period. It's depending on the year. It changes every year, so I don't know the exact date, but you might need to bring your winter clothes for this period. Next, we have yellow dust. So there is a big, huge desert in China, and the yellow dust comes from there. And 황사, we call 황사. Yeah, 황사 exists like thousands of years. So 황사 in Korea, in spring, by the way. 황 means yellow and 사 means sand. So it's yellow dust or yellow sand. 황사, so if you are worried about this, you can wear mask. 황사. And we have another problem with the air in spring. We often have fine dust. Fine dust is 미세먼지. 미세 means fine or little, very small. And 먼지 means dust. So usually 미세먼지 is worse during the springtime. So, well, bring your mask. That's the solution. But yeah, I hope when you visit Korea, the weather will be good and there will be no fine dust or yellow dust. By the way, 미세먼지 and 황사 are worse on some days. That doesn't mean that every single day there are 황사 and every single day there is 미세먼지. So it depends on the day. So good luck. Here's the last question. What are some tips to know for visiting Korea in spring? First advice for you. Dress in layers. 옷을 여러 겹 입으세요. 옷을 여러 겹 입으세요. 옷 means close. Close. 을 is object marking particle. 여러 means many. And 겹 means layers. So 여러 겹 means many layers. 입으세요 means please wear, please put on. So dress in layers in Korean is 옷을 여러 겹 입으세요. Now you understand why, right? So there are some periods which is very cold. And also the temperature is between 10 to 20 degrees. And I think it's very tricky. If it's like 20 degrees, well, it's warm. But if it's around 10 degrees, you feel cold. So you need to wear in layers. Second advice is 짠! 꽃, 개화 정보를 확인하세요. 꽃, 개화 정보를 확인하세요. 확인하세요. So check for information on flower blooms. 꽃 means flowers. Now you know the meaning. I repeated many times today. And 개화 means bloom, bloom. And 정보 means information. 를 object marking particle. 확인하세요 means please check. So please check for the information on flower blooms. It's because in Korea, there are many flowers bloom in spring. We don't know when flower bloom on exactly. And also, there are many festivals, so you need to check the date. And imagine you want to see lots of 벚꽃. 벚꽃 is cherry blossoms because there are many cherry blossom festivals, cherry blossoms in Korea. And if you don't check the date or the weather information well, you might be missing the most beautiful moment. So make sure to check. You can check the news on Google News, or you can check Instagram. A lot of Korean people travel in Korea and they upload the post. I went to this festival today and it was full bloom or it was a little bloom. They will share the information on Instagram. So I think it's good to check the Instagram and check hashtags. Another advice, as I mentioned, 황사와 미세먼지를 조심하세요. 황사와 미세먼지를 조심하세요. Watch out for yellow dust and fine dust. Not good, but 황사, yellow dust, 미세먼지, fine dust. Between 황사 and 미세먼지, there is 와, right? 와 means and. 를 object marking particle. 조심하세요. 조심하세요. It means please watch out or please be careful. So 황사와 미세먼지를 조심하세요. Watch out for yellow dust and fine dust and bring a mask. 마스크를 가져가세요. 마스크를 가져가세요. Last advice is this. Please try spring food. 봄철 음식을 먹어보세요. 봄철 음식을 먹어보세요. 봄, spring, and 철 means season. So 봄철 means spring season, and 음식 means food. 을 object marking particle. 먹어보세요. It means please try eating. So it literally means please try eating spring season food. Yes, there are some seasonal food in Korean restaurants, and try the spring food because, well, usually the spring food has good nutrition, and also you can only try them only in spring. So try it. And I love spring food. They are very different. That's it for this lesson. Today, I answered 3 questions about spring travel tips in Korea. If you have any other questions, click the link in the description or go to koreanclass101.com/ask-K-Jin. Thanks for watching. I'm K-Jin and I'll see you on koreanclass101.com. 다음 시간에 봐요.